This is a tutorial on how to use my fork of the Minecraft map item generator. This can basically turn pictures that you have that you want to make into a map, and you basically just convert them into a map that you can like put on your wall in Minecraft. And it generates these 3D structures that you can even build in survival. This is something that Redstone Helper made a long time ago. It was for an older version of Minecraft, which primarily used MC Edit for importing stuff, but that's not really a thing anymore. So I revamped it. So I'll go ahead and just show you how to use it here. So this is what you get in the download. When you download the tool here, you basically just get the map generator jar and then a README, which just basically goes over all this tutorial stuff here, but I'll be telling you at least the two main things about this. There's a lot of other little points that you'd probably want to read if you do plan on using this. But I also have an example image here, the one that I used for the post, which is pretty much just this little landscape here that we'll be using. It's a 128 by 128 pixel image, as you can see right there. If your image that you want to turn into a map is of a different size, you'll have to resize it in your favorite image editing program, but this isn't really a tutorial on that. So I'll go ahead and open up the jar here. And that brings up this map generator UI here. So this is brand new, made by me. So basically what you want to do, the source image here, you'll want to tell it where your picture is, and it opens up to the folder that the jar is in. So in my case, I just have the example folder right next to it with my image. So we're just going to do it in here and select it, and then you'll see it populates there. These are all options for basically toggling to allow certain blocks that are either annoying or expensive to place if you do want to build it in survival, and like an option for like diorite instead of birch logs, etc. Dithering is an option that'll basically make it look like staticky or blurry to basically blend the colors. I'll leave it on for now. I usually like it on, but you can try it with and without and see which you like better. And grayscale is just black and white. So I'll be showing off a staircase one. These ones are a little more complicated, so I figured this will be a better one to show off. And I will be generating a Minecraft structure. So the Minecraft structures are basically what you'll actually be able to import into your world, and then you could mimic it in survival, like as a visual reference, or if you don't really mind, like using creative or whatever, you can just import it into your world as is. And I will also name the output files for the structure. So I'm just going to name it example map. You could also give it a path for a folder, but I just leave it blank. So all these settings look good. So go ahead and hit generate. And it does its thing here. You can see some stuff in the log down here, but the main thing you'll see is all this stuff that popped up over here. So next to the image, you'll have a block list. So if you want to actually build the thing in survival, this will give you a breakdown of the materials you're going to need. This PNG folder will basically show you the result of the map creation. So this is the complete image of the map after all the colors were converted. So you can see it, the dithering has just kind of made the pixels kind of staticky to blend the colors together, like I was saying. If you had a bigger map, or a bigger source image, like say 256 by 256, it would cause more than one map to generate, and it would show all these sections in their own images here. But in this case, it's just one map, so it's just a single image. And this also shows the color palette that the map generated with, if you're at all curious. That's something that Redstone Helpers did, so I just kept it in. I liked it. And then the main thing here is the structures. So these are all these structure files that generated that when imported are going to make your actual map structure. Structure files can only be 32 by 32 by 32 in size in the world. So in order to actually generate a 128 by 128 map, you need a lot of structure files. So that's what all those are. You'll basically just want all of those. And then the other main thing is this function file. So this function, when you run it in your game, it basically does a bunch of fills to clear out the space. And then it's going to create structure blocks and load in your structure. And you'll see that it's using the name that I gave it, example map, right there. So the next step after we have all this generated is to actually put it into our world save folder. So I have Minecraft pulled up right here. So one shortcut if you don't know how to find the folder for your world saves. So if you go to your world here that you want to import it into, you can actually just go to edit and then open the world folder here. And that just gives you the pop-up right there. So I'm going to minimize Minecraft right now. So what we have to do to actually import it. So there's a few folders we have to put the files into. So for the structures, I believe, if I remember correctly, I have it in my thread here. Okay, so right here in the thread, this is the folder that you're going to want to make. So I'm just going to do that really quick. And I'll skip ahead to that. Where I'll show the first step. So let's see. So this folder right here is where you'll actually want to no. So this right here is showing which folder it actually goes into. This is also in the README. This data packs, map generator, data, map generator functions. Oh my gosh, okay, hang on. So the folder that we're going to want to put the structures into in the world save is this generated /Minecraft /structures folder. That's 3 folders. Slashes just denote different. All right. So the folder that we're going to want to put the structures into is this generated folder, Minecraft folder, structures folder. So I'll go ahead and make those folders really quick because I don't believe they are included by default. No, so we'll do that. So we'll do generated, and then we will do another new folder, Minecraft, and then we will do another new folder, structures. And inside this folder here is where we're going to actually put the structures. So let me grab that really quick. Okay, structures. So what we're going to do is just select all of these and copy and paste them in like that. And now we'll go back to the root of the world save, and we're going to do the same for the function file. The function file is a few more folders deep. So it's in this data packs, map generator, data, map generator, functions folder. Well, those 5 folders. So we'll do data packs already exists. So we'll go and do map generator. This can actually be whatever name you want, but this is for the map generator, so I just like to name it as such. And then data. And then map generator. Same with this folder. But if you do rename it, keep it lowercase and no spaces. And then not structures, functions. Functions. Okay, and then the function file will go in there. So that's this. So we'll just copy it in and paste it in. So that's both of the things imported into our world save. So now we'll go back over to Minecraft And let's just load up the world. And if your world is already loaded, when you're bringing in a new structure, you can also just do the /reload command, and that will also bring in the new functions that you've imported. So if we just want to quickly make sure that the function got in there okay. Looks like I messed something up. Be right back. Let's see, what did I do? Man, I'm glad video editing is a thing. Let's see. TMC instances. Vanilla, Minecraft, saves. Oh, no, that's right. Map generator, data, map generator functions. Do you need a pack file? If you don't have a pack file, oh, I guess it doesn't work without a pack file. Is there any way to have functions otherwise? Huh. Let me check the wiki really quick. I'm gonna stop recording too. So I realized a small issue with my previous instructions, so I'm actually going to have them updated by the time this comes out. But to import the files into the world save, we're actually going to be just copying the folders that I've included with the map generator download. This wasn't here at the beginning of the video, but now it will be. So this folders will basically have the folders where the data is going to go. So the function that it generated is going to go into this data packs map generator data map generator functions folder tree, and then the actual structures will go in the generated Minecraft structures. And these are empty because these are just included with the download, but what you can do to actually just get it set up into your world save right here is just copy them in. So we'll just copy and paste this, and it will merge if they're already there. So now you can see we have the data packs and everything set up here. And this pack file is necessary for it to actually recognize the function. So now that we have those folders set up, we can go ahead and grab the files that we generated. So for the structure files, we're going to go into the generated Minecraft structures folder, and we will copy all these in and paste. There we go. Now we'll go back, and then we'll do the function. So if the function's going to go into data packs, this. And you can have as many structures and functions at a time as you want. There's not really a limit, and as long as you name them different things, they won't conflict. So here's the function. So we'll copy this, and paste that. So now that the function and the structures are in there, then what we can do is switch back to Minecraft and load up the world. Sorry that my mouse is pretty loud. I don't really have a way to block out the sound, by the way. Hopefully that's not too big of an issue. But now that we're here, we can just check really quick to see if it actually shows up. So we can do /function, and there it is in the autocomplete. So this is a destructive command, so we don't want to just do this willy-nilly. What we're actually going to want to do is find a proper spot to put it. So what we will do, we're just going to take this blank map and fly somewhere that we want to actually build this thing. How about right here? Sure. And we'll even go on top of the water here. So this will just tell us where the map is actually going to be lined up. These are totally grid aligned. You can't actually control how these map grids line up. So that's why you want to just make your map first, just to figure out which spot you're going to go in. So now to actually figure out where you're actually going to run that function to import your map, we're going to go to the top left corner here and find the exact coordinates of the top left corner. So the best way to do that is to show the chunk boundaries and use F3. We can see our coordinates here, the X, Y, and Z right there. And if we actually hold F3 and press G at the same time, that will show us the boundaries. So if we look at the map and look right here, this is the corner. And we want the interior corner here, so this spot. So these coordinates that I'm in right now are what we want. I'll even just write this down really quick in the chat. So -192, 66, 320. So we will use those coordinates to run our function. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually just run over here out of the range of the map, but kind of near the bottom. That's just personal preference. And I'm going to place a command block because I like to put them in the command blocks. So what we can do to place a command block really easily is just to set block. And the tilde is just mean your own coordinates. And then we will do command block. You can press tab to autocomplete it. And then that will just put a command block right here. And we will grab a button so we can activate it. Hold shift to place it there. And now what we want to do is actually put it in the function. So I'm just going to copy and paste that from the tutorial really quick in the README. And then we'll just tweak it. Okay, there we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in the coordinates that I wrote down earlier. You can see them right in the chat there, so it's nice and easy. -192, 66, 320. And then we're going to change the function part to be our own. And we can just tab complete that. And we're not going to actually type this out, we're going to put it in the command block. So I'm going to Control-C to copy the command. You could just type it all into the command block too, but it's easier if you've written the coordinates to do in your chat. But then you just Control-V to paste it. And the command has been set. I'm going to do day here, time sets day. All right, and then we're just going to go ahead and hit the function, and we'll see if it works. It will lag. Here we go. Oh, yep, there it is. Nice. And the lighting is updating. Yeah, it gets really dark under these things. If you're building them survival, yeah, be careful of that. But yeah, so that's it. And now if we open up the map, there is our beautiful image. Looks like there's some spots of blue. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be blue. That's kind of interesting. That might be something I'm going to look into in a sec here. I'm gonna figure out why this generated like this and fix it before this video comes out. But yeah, assuming you don't run into any bugs or anything, then that will be your map. And then you can like make copies of the map or lock them in the whatever the table is called to actually edit maps. I don't remember what it's called, but it's new. And yeah, that's basically all you have to do. Just import the files like I did and load it up. And if you even, well, I say it's destructive because this is kind of here now. If you want to actually delete it, what you can do is you could actually just get rid of the structures in your world save folder and then run the function again. If it can't find the structures, then it would just put nothing. Might even show that really quick. So if we do the world save here, generated Minecraft structures, we'll just delete all of them. And then to make that refresh, for structures, you actually have to reload the entire world. The reload command doesn't do that. And then if we press the button again, now it's empty. And if the map was locked, you would still have the map. But because it's not locked right now, I'm gonna have to go away and then look at it, and there. And you can lock it and do what you need to do. And if there's anything else that I need to add, I'll probably just clip it on at the end of the video. Otherwise, hopefully this was helpful, and thanks for watching.